Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Ujar, program Unpam Mengajar. Hi, I'm Lida Mahmud, your English tutor for basic grammar subject. Today, I'm going to share how to express past action through past continuous tense. In this tense, I'll show you the form and the example of sentence to help you fully understand it. So, if you're ready, let's begin. Keep watching and don't miss it. Stay tuned on Sasmita Jaya TV, berbagi untuk negeri. In this episode, I'm going to share the function of past continuous tense, the forms of past continuous tense, and adverb of time in past continuous tense. Tenses are crucial in English language. Why? Because tenses are verb forms used to express time. Tenses provide a clear indication of when an event occurred, whether in the present, past, or future. By knowing tenses, we may select the appropriate tense to employ in a variety of temporal and situational settings. That's why tenses are therefore extremely essential in English. In the previous meeting, we discussed the simple past tense. Before discussing past progressive or past continuous tense, I would like to review simple past tense. Let's take a look. The picture there. In bahasa, we say, dia menelepon saya kemarin. In English, we say, she phoned me yesterday. The use of verb to, phoned, indicates that the action is past action. Pay attention to lady's position on the road. In lady's position, it is shown that the road's position is before now. So, she phones me means the activity of phone is conducted and finished before now. Now take a look for another example of simple past tense. In bahasa, we say, dulu dia seorang guru. In English, we say, she was a teacher. The sentence means she is not a teacher anymore. Probably she is a nurse now, or a chef now, or any kind of other profession. This sentence is simple past tense. This type of sentence is called nominal sentence that describe past event or situation without main verb, like verb to in first example sentence. They are commonly followed by adjective or adverb or noun. This type of sentence are characterized as simple past tense through to be or auxiliary verb was or were. It depends on the subject. To be was for she, he, it, and I. And to be were for you, they, and we. So, in the sentence, she was a teacher, the specific time is not stated. However, to be was makes it sure that the activity being a teacher happens in the past. She is not a teacher anymore now, so the situation has no relationship with now condition. From the above example, we can conclude that simple past tense is used to describe action or situation that happens and finishes in past time, even though it finishes in a second ago. In other words, the activity or situation of simple past tense is not connected to now condition. Okay, now, how do you say in English for dia kemarin makan malam di 6 restoran? Okay, good job. You're right. But how about this? Dia sedang makan malam di 6 restoran pada jam ini kemarin. How do you say in English? Can the same English sentence express that bahasa? No, it cannot. It's incorrect. Let's discuss together. Keep watching and don't miss it. Welcome back to our program. The correct one for expressing bahasa dia sedang makan malam di restoran pada jam ini kemarin is she was having dinner at this time yesterday. Let's check both sentences. The first sentence, she had dinner in 6 restoran last night means dia kemarin makan malam di 6 restoran. The sentence states only yesterday. However, there is no specific time there. Now take a look at the second sentence. She was having dinner at this time yesterday. In bahasa, we say dia sedang makan malam di 6 restoran pada jam ini kemarin. Before yesterday, there is specific time. At this time. Do both sentences are past activities? Yes, both sentences are the past activities. Do both activities begin and finish yesterday? Yes, both sentences occurred yesterday. However, the first sentence generally indicates an action occurred in the past generally. Even though it is the same yesterday, the first sentence do not tell a specific time, while the second sentence indicates an action that is occurring during a certain moment in the past. There is time signal at this time to specify the time when the action was happening. In other words, this sentence indicates that an action is occurring during a certain moment in the past. This sentence is called past progressive or past continuous tense. Take a look at the form. Yes. Subject plus auxiliary verb was or were plus verb 1 and plus ing. Let's use the negative and interrogative forms of the above sentence. In negative form, the word not is after to be or auxiliary verb. So it becomes, she was not having dinner at time yesterday. Subject plus was or were plus not plus verb 1 plus ing. In interrogative form, it should be start by to be. So it becomes, was she having dinner at this time yesterday? Take a look at the form. Was or were plus subject plus verb 1 and plus ing. From the form of past continuous tense, we can see the following pattern. Past continuous tense is formed with the auxiliary verb or to be in the form of was or were and verb 1 plus ing. Was is used for singular subject in the form of singular nouns such as Andi, book, cat, and other singular pronouns such as I, she, he, and it, except you. On the other hand, were, which is plural verb, is used in plural subjects such as plural nouns such as cats, people, books, and plural pronouns such as they, we, and cats, and of course you. In terms of the function, is there another function of past continuous besides indicating an action that is occurring during a certain moment in the past? Let's see the example. He was cooking when I arrived. In bahasa, we say dia sedang memasak ketika saya datang. How many sentences are there? Yes, you are absolutely right. There is 2 sentences there. He was cooking and I arrived. What tense is it he was cooking? Yes, he was cooking is past continuous tense. And what tense is it? I arrived. Yes, I arrived is simple past tense. Both sentences are linked by subordinate when. This sentence has meaning he was cooking before I arrived. He was still cooking when I arrived and may still be cooking after I arrived. From the meaning, it shows that there are 2 actions in the past. A short duration action, I arrived, in simple past tense, occurs when a long duration action, he was cooking, past continuous tense, is in progress. In addition, both activities finish before now. Reverse to the explanation between simple past tense and past continuous, it can be concluded that even though simple past and past continuous tense tell action in the past time, they have differences. Past simple tense indicates an action occurred in the past generally, while past continuous indicates an action that is occurring during a certain moment in the past. In other words, past continuous tense is more specified in terms of time. In addition, both tenses can be used together linked by subordinate like when, while, to express that there are 2 actions in the past, whereas a short duration action occurs when a long duration action is in progress. However, there are some verbs that cannot be joined with ing. We call them static verbs. Here are the list of static verbs. Next, we go to the adverbs of time on past tense, either simple past or past continuous. All right. Adverb of time is an adverb that is used to express when the activity is occurring. There are some words or phrases used for adverbs of time. For example, this morning. I drank coffee this morning. Yesterday. I met him yesterday. An hour ago. I got present an hour ago. However, there is signal time for past continuous that is added in adverb of time, such as at this time, at 5 o'clock, etc. For example, adverb this morning is added before by signal time at 5 p.m. So it becomes at 5 p.m. this morning. For example, I was having coffee at 5 p.m. yesterday. In bahasa, saya sedang minum kopi jam 5 tadi pagi. We've learned so much from this video. I really hope that my explanation will assist you in gaining a deeper knowledge of the subject we reviewed today. To improve your comprehension of how to use this tense in daily conversation, let's translate this sentence into English. Saya sedang menari pada jam segini kemarin. Dia sedang membaca buku ketika saya tiba. Alright, let's check your answer. Number 1, yes. Alright, You're right. I was dancing at this time yesterday. Number 1 is past continuous tense. The subject is I, so the auxiliary verb or to be must be was. And the verb dance must be plus ing. Number 2, yes, you're right. She was reading a book when I arrived. Number 2 is past continuous tense plus simple past tense that is linked by when. The first sentence, she was reading, is past continuous tense. The subject is she, so the to be or auxiliary verb must be was as one of past action characters. And the verb read must be plus ing. While the second sentence is simple past tense. I arrived. I is the subject and the main verb is verb to, arrived, as one of past action character. Now let's review our material. Learning tenses is the basis for communicating in English. Learning tenses will not be as difficult as imagined, as long as you recognize the function and how the internal tips and tricks are used in each tense. In addition, by practicing a lot, your learning will be perfect. There are 3 past tenses in the English language: simple past, past continuous, and past perfect. However, past perfect tense will be discussed later. Past continuous tense tells past activity. However, it implies an activity that occurred at a certain time in the past. Past continuous tense is formed by the auxiliary verb was or were and verb 1 plus ing. Was is used for subject I, she, he, it, and other singular subject, while were is used for they, we, you, and other plural subjects. Finally, either the simple past or the past continuous tense utilized an adverb of times. They utilized an adverb of time, remember that, such as ago, 2 days ago, yesterday, last year, last week, etc. In the past continuous tense, however, additional time signals such as at this time, at 5 p.m., etc. to be inserted before adverbs of time, such as at this time yesterday or at 5 p.m. yesterday. Well, understanding tenses will be beneficial. However, don't worry too much. If you are unsure of how to utilize them appropriately, utilizing them will become easier with time and practice. So keep learning and practicing. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next episode. Salam Ujar. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.